Hi, I'm here on the library's homepage located at uu.edu/library, and I want to show you how to use our new catalog or search engine if you prefer that term. The search engine is located right in the middle of the page with the heading Try Our New Catalog. The new search engine is pretty easy to use, but I want to show you some of its functionality. The first thing that you'll notice is that you can search for everything in the library. You can also specify that you're just looking for articles, you're just looking for books, or you're just looking for DVDs. But you can also narrow that search once you get into the system and get some results. So I'll show you how to do that. Also notice that there are options. You can search for all the items within the Union University Library. That means items that not only we have physically on the shelf here in the library, but also items that we might provide digitally or online through the library. You can also search for items in a Tennessee library. This might be helpful if you're going to be in Memphis or Nashville or another city in Tennessee and studying at another library, or if you are a distance learner. You also could search for libraries worldwide, and this is really helpful if you're doing a literature review or if you're simply wanting to find a book that we may not have and then submit an interlibrary loan request. For our purposes today, we'll just search for items within the Union University Library, and we'll do a very basic and simple search for, let's say, cathedrals. So I'll type in the word cathedrals and I'll search. It then takes me into the new system. The URL for the new system is uu.worldcat.org, but now I have all of my results for cathedrals. Now notice, I've got 477 items, and so on the left-hand side of the screen, there are ways that you can limit your search because you may just be looking for a book. And if that's the case, you can limit it by either article, peer-reviewed, book, ebook, video, e-video. E-video, I should say, is our streaming content. Most of that content is available through a database called Films on Demand. If you'd like to know more about that, please contact a librarian or a research coach. You can also look for DVDs or VHS and also various forms of visual material that may be artwork and other items that we have in the library. You can also narrow your search by author just by clicking on the name of your article, of your author rather. You may be looking for this particular person, Jane Hardy. That comes in handy if you search by author. That will then give you all the items written by a particular writer or person. You can also narrow your search by year if you're looking for something more recently published. Language. Most of the items will be in English, but notice that there are also some items in Spanish, French, and German. Spanish, French, and German. You can also narrow the items by fiction or nonfiction. You can look for children's literature by selecting juvenile or those items meant for young adults. Most of the items that we do have in our library are non-juvenile. And also narrowing by topic like art and architecture or philosophy and religion, history, language, music, and on and on. That helps you to narrow your search. So for our purposes, let us look for books. So I simply just check the item that says books. Now, that narrows my results to 43 items. But notice that that also includes books and ebooks. Ebooks can be digital online books available through many of our resources that we provide through the library. But if you're not looking for ebooks, you can uncheck that box. If you do need help finding ebooks, again, don't hesitate to contact a librarian or schedule a research coach or call us at the library. We'd be happy to help you find the ebooks that you're looking for. If you're looking to just simply, you find a result that you like, and let's take, for example, this first item, Great Cathedrals, Bernard Schutz. Notice that I know it's a book because it says right here, book. I also know that it is in the Union University Library because it says in green, Union University Library. That means that in all likelihood, that book is on the shelf. For the call number or the exact location on the shelf, I click on availability, and that says it is in the book, stacks means shelves, that it's not charged, which means that it's not checked out, and here is the call number, and this is the exact address of the book on the shelf. And if you write down this number, you can go right to the book, grab it, and check it out. If you need any help, again, don't hesitate to ask someone at the front desk in the library. Now, I may want to find out more information or get more items like this. I can then click on the title of the book. That gives me to a screen with more information. I have the ISBN if I want to look for the book in Amazon. I can also look for more books on this subject. These subject headings or subjects on the right side of the page are very important. I can look for other things on cathedrals in Europe. If I click that, that will give me results on everything that we provide through our library on European cathedrals, or medieval architecture, or Gothic architecture. So that's a really helpful way to narrow your search and make it more precise. You can also click on Bernard Schutz to get other items that may have been written by this author or any author that you might find. And finally, you can use the citation linker to get a quick citation in Turabian style or MLA or APA, and also export the item to RefWorks. If you're having trouble using RefWorks, again, please don't hesitate to contact a librarian or a research coach. We are more than happy to help you. For help with anything or finding specific articles, please watch our video tutorial on finding articles in the library, or again, don't hesitate to contact someone, and you can always schedule a research coach.